Question 2. So for part A, to show that there is a root between 0.75 and 0.85, we simply just substitute 0.75 in and 0.85 in separately. One of them is going to be a small positive, one of them is going to be a small negative, and that proves the point. So here we go. I've substituted 0.75 in and I got minus 0.183. When I substituted 0.85 in, I got positive 0.172, and then formally, this is the line you need to write, sign change therefore has a root between 0.75 and 0.85. Now for part B, this always looks much more complicated than it is. All this is telling us is the next term is the previous term, and then you do this to it. So x0 is 0.8, so x1, our next term, is going to be what happens when you substitute 0.8 into this. So that's what I've done here. So x1 is 0.80219. Now x2 is when you go and substitute x1 into the equation, and similarly x3 is when you substitute x2 in. So just really number crunching on your calculator to get these three values. Now to show that this is correct to 5 decimal places, it's pretty similar to part A. You take the upper and lower bound of 0.80157 to 5 decimal places, so 0.801565 and 0.801575, and you just do the same as you did in part A. You plug that into the formula, and one of them would be a tiny negative, the other would be a tiny positive. So again, that proves there's a sign change, so there is a root between these bounds. So copy out that sentence to just formally tidy part C up.